All right. I think we're live. For Tensura. Yeah. I guess we'll record this. I mean, the good thing is this is being recorded, so if you want to watch it later, you can watch it later.
転生したらスライムだった件。魔王とリーの変。
We're going to find a stage preparation to launch the game. We are playing official beginning. Come on. Just start. Yeah, so please restart yeah before playing. I guess not actually live yet. So the game does, I guess, it doesn't officially release until UTC, Universal Time. Technically, it should be live then. Well, I guess it's not out yet, so what say we just play some Fire Emblem Heroes for a little while, and then yeah, we can just do like some Fire Emblem Heroes for a little while, just in case anybody comes in. Oh yeah, this is on my main phone, not on my actual phone. Well, both of them are my actual phone. This is actually my main phone. This is not when yeah. If anybody shows, oh wait, never mind. That is section. Occasionally, since we are actually doing this, we will talk about some of the stuff that I got announced for the update. So let's just wait till it finishes update so we can open up the board, the notification board. But yeah, so I'm planning on playing Isekai Memories. Since I don't have to work, I got work tomorrow, but since I work late in the afternoon, overnight, guess I can stay up late to play it. And when it officially launches, which, let's see, we're East Coast and we're UTC -4, I believe. Or yeah, so UTC -4, technically, it should be 10:28 already. There we go. Put the volume. This phone gets extremely loud, way loud. Recording. So yeah, while we're at it, might as well talk about the update, which was the actual refines for Legendary Heroes. So we have Marth. Marth is very unique among Legendary Heroes because he technically had two personal skills, Fire Emblem and Binding Shield. So I was unsure which one of them they were gonna do something with. Were they gonna give him a Fire Emblem 2 and Binding Shield 2, or what they were gonna do with him? Turned out that they just replaced Fire Emblem with Shining Emblem, and then they gave him Binding Shield 2. So Shining Emblem on Legendary Marth is so much better than Fire Emblem. I mean, it's really good on Gray Marth, but on Legendary Marth is even better since Legendary Marth has bonus doublet. That's his weapon. That I don't think that when they give him the refine, they'll take away bonus doublet from him, just because it really wouldn't make sense for him to lose bonus doublet. But yeah, having Shining Emblem of course give him that +6 to all stats. If he's winning 2 spaces for an ally, right off the bat, which means technically +12 to all stats, the +6 from the bonuses and the +6 from bonus doubler. And remember, Marth can still run bonus doubler on the A slot, so and he, so he can run bonus doubler on the A slot. He can has bonus doubler on his weapon, and he can still be like cadence supported with cadence bonus doubler like. So technically, you can boost his skills like really high if you want, but it's just this just makes it more consistent at using bonus doubler, sort of, because as of right now, he's still vulnerable to panic. So Binding Shield is really cool what he did with it. So originally, of course, you all know that he was a dragon, basically the ultimate dragon counter skill, because he just gave him a guaranteed follow-up against the dragon, and dragons couldn't counterattack against him, period. So he was like the ultimate dragon destroyer. But now he's got if unity's speed is higher than full speed by 5, he gets to, or he's fighting dragons as before, he gets to make a guaranteed follow-up attack, and foe can now counterattack or make a follow-up attack. So this is actually pretty cool for him, because basically he's sort of like Brave Alm that has the fire sweep effect. I guess also what is it? Legendary Dimitri? No, Fallen Dimitri also has the wind sweep effect on his weapon for fire sweep effect. Yeah, wind sweep. That's so basically he just gets to, as long as he doubles naturally, he guarantees the double. So with fighter, follow-up preventions or anything, as long as he just naturally doubles, he will get to double, and they don't get to counterattack unless they have like no CD drop. Now, if they have like no follow-up, that since his skill only activates if he's 5 over, he'll still be able to double them, unless they have like no follow-up and a skill that prevents follow-ups, because no follow-up trumps Binding Shield's guaranteed follow-up attack, and then their follow-up cancellation will be up. Oh, so we do have somebody watching. Hey, Neo Swordsman. I was actually, so I was planning on playing a different game as a live stream, but it turns out the game is not ready out yet, so I decided to just play some Fire Emblem and just go over the update for right now. So yeah, welcome to the stream. So yeah, again, so really good changes they're giving to Legendary Marth, and I have him at +6, so that's pretty good for me. And then we have Tiki, Legendary Tiki, which this is probably the big one. Slick Fighter, of course, he can reach HP about 25, and for initiates combat, he raises penalties and guarantee follow-up attacks, so sort of like Bench Fighter. Although she comes with Bolt Fighter, so it's kind of weird that they gave her Slick Fighter, even though she comes with Bolt Fighter. But yeah, so she gets the follow-up, the guaranteed follow-up attack and the penalty notifications, because with everyone too, it's now a save skill, which is pretty amazing, because that means everybody has access to like probably the best far save in the game, but of course not inheritable, with Tiki. So if you have a Tiki, you automatically already have a far save unit. So yeah, D&D session stars, and yeah, really nice things. So yeah, so cool. Just stick around and have fun with your D&D session. But yeah, so with everyone too. So a couple of changes. It used to be just adjacent units get +5 defense res, both to her and whoever she was next to. Now it's within 2 spaces, so it's sort of like a tactics, but without the tactics restriction. And of course, having the save skill with Slick Fighter means she gets that follow-up notification, making it really good. So yeah, like you're saying, it does. Slick Fighter does synergizes better with a save skill. I just still find it weird that they went with that. It was from a player phase to an enemy phase. Oh, hi there, Shiny, or what was it, Jose? Oh no, Luis. Hey there, Luis. So yeah, so a savior skill, really awesome. Especially because, like I said, this is the best one in the game, because as all the other ones, is just +2 to 2 stats. I mean, +4 to 2 stats. This one just gives her +4 to all stats, which is really cool. So +4, especially like Legendary Tiki, who uses her speed, her attack, her defense, and her res. So she uses all her stats. So having it give her all the stats, it makes her a really good safe skill, good far save unit, especially on the cheap. Like basically, because she will be on the remix banners, you'll be able to spar for her if you want her, if you want to build her up, or just want to copy if you don't have one. So yeah, Savior Tiki. Did not expect them to go that way with everyone. Of course, other changes. If you used to have like that, that's it, the best skills highlighted, like set up all the skills so you can see only the best skills. Used to be that you couldn't like choose the ones that were below the third skill, so you wouldn't be able to like click to learn them. So it's just like a quality of life. More mementos, Ephemera. So Ephemera this month, I think the only one really worth it is of course Percival. Percival has a lull, and I believe he also has a rally. So Percival is definitely the best thing from this one. Female Corrin, female Adrift Corrin, she only has, attack speed bond. Yeah, she has attack speed bond and rally attack speed, if I believe. So those are the only things you want from her. As for all the other ones, Sakura, definitely you don't want to get her. Lima, Libra, you don't want to get him. Both Lex and Ferdinand are pretty good. I do have him for as Smurf projects, but I don't have enough feathers for him. And then Groom, I know it's Groom something, I forgot what his actual name is. I don't even think I have him at +5. Okay, so Percival has attack and defense solo 3. So that's also pretty good. And Luis, yeah, there has been a lot of, I guess power creep is natural in this game, but I guess for some people the way it just went too fast. So yeah, I mean, you play with what you're comfortable with. If you think it was too much, then of course you are free to stop playing. Basically, people always play these mobile games until they think the game has either gotten too boring for them, or the game just became too much of a race to the top. But yeah, I mean, as long as you're still enjoying the game, like watch other plays, I mean, there's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, so the other refines, and this is something that's kind of a first time we get this. We have Linus. Now Linus came with Basilicos, and Raven got Basilicos. This year felt like really strong with Power Creep. I think it was mostly because of the units that were released and some of the new skills. Like, even like I love Fjorm, you guys know that, Ascended Fjorm, but she is a really powerful unit. Like, having Null Cities drop on her weapon is really powerful. So I guess, so yeah, some of the power creep is really bad. But they do, at the very least, like with the weapon refineries, try to bring other units to forward, like make them a little better. So they don't really forget old units. They try to make, at the pace they're going, so they have new units and they have refined units. And with the refines, at the very least, they try to make them even, like at least, not all of them, of course, but at least they try with some of the refines to make them keep up with new units. And with the flowers and now with the Ascended Florets, there are ways for you to keep the old units alive. So of course, since skills are transferable for the most part, I mean, that's one of the things I actually like about this game, the way that skills are transferable. And not like other games that you have to like get the unit and then get the weapon or the equipment for them, and then once you use the equipment on them, you cannot transfer it to another unit. So those are kind of the things that I don't like. But at least with this one, you can it's the unit that matters the most, and then the skills you can get in from other units. But it does have you summon, of course, because that's the way the game is. So something useful to Tiki, like what you mean, like for her refine, Luis. Okay, so yeah, so Basilicos, again, Basilicos was Raven's refined weapon. When he came with a Brave Axe, and they gave him Basilicos, and then Basilicos got refined, and then Linus came in, and I don't remember if Linus was released after Raven got the Basilicos refined or before the Basilicos refined. So I don't remember, but technically, since he came with somebody else's weapon, they decided to just give him a new weapon. So this Raven got the Resplendent, and Linus is getting the different weapon. As for Kase, he's getting Kase's Needle. So he comes with Barb Shuriken, so maybe a Wu Dao on his weapon. And of course, Marth. Now, Marth needs two things to be like the perfect unit. To to like grow really well with his playstyle, and with his, of course, upgraded special. Yeah, that's what I thought. Like, I thought Linus came after the refine as well, and that's why they just decided to give him a new weapon, because he came out and then that weapon already had refine. So I think that is the reason they're giving him a new weapon. So yeah, so for Marth, the two things that he needs to like be like pretty much a perfect unit would be, one, anti-panic, like sort of similar to Ashera. So anti-panic and a lull breaker. So disable skills that disable his own buffs. So like lull is I think the exact wording on a lull skill is nullifies bonuses on units. So technically he would be like disabled skills that nullify units buffs. So that would be like a low breaker. Of course, it will also be like a dull close and dull range. But because it's a melee unit, so it would be like dull close. And of course, all the lows do the same thing. So I think those would be one of those two things would definitely help him out. Preferably the low breaker would be better, because you can still use Ashera with him if you want to protect him from panic status. But yeah, like a low breaker, that's what I would give him on his weapon. That way his bonus Dabbler is like always active, especially because now he wants to be faster than the enemy, and he doesn't want to have to attack it to something that has like low attack speed, and that will completely cut off his the bonuses, both from the bonus and bonus Dabbler. So Lawbreaker would be like the best thing that they can give Marth. Now Tana, Summer Tana, I don't remember what Summer Tana weapon does. I don't have her. As for Cliff had a really weird weapon that required him to be to have less attack than his opponent, which is really weird. Like, in order for him to get like 5, I think it was like his 5 to all stats, he has to be 3 under attack, which is really bad right now. Like in today's game, like when he came out, he was serviceable, but by now he's just not good. So I think his weapon is gonna get a rework. Instead of just being like 4 has to be X on X attack over him, it will probably just be like it'll probably still compare attacks, and I don't know, maybe give him a buff. Tana has a formation effect, like flyer formation, like let units teleport to her. So yeah, I think I saw Phoenix One's video on it, and I think his idea was for her to get like reverse Halloween Tiki. So Halloween Tiki teleports within 2 spaces of an ally. So for Tana to get like be able to have units teleport 2 spaces from her. New banners about to drop. Oh, do you mean the trailer? I guess I can put it on. Yeah. Let's see. So I have my laptop right next to me. I can easily just see when the trailer drops, and then I can put it on as soon as it is. I think it's still like 1 minute till 10. Well, 10 my time. Thunder mods probably change the way it works, because Mamori's will probably work. Will get to change to work more like Mamori's weapon, which is just requires a unit within 2 spaces instead of like more. In Thunder mods requires you to have more units on your side than the enemy. So yeah, probably something like that. And stats, he'll definitely get stats on his weapon. Like Tana also has a guidance. Yeah, so probably something to do with that. Maybe like it will allow you, not exactly like Phoenix Master say like, but more like. Alright, so you're saying the video is already up for the legendary of this month. Oh, is that the legendary chicken? Are we getting a legendary chicken? Let me put out the volume. We'll play the video fully and then we'll start to read the skills. Childlike Dragon. So we get
Legendary
a legendary
hero! That sounds like a big deal! What is it?
Okay, she's a melee infantry. Distant Defense, Dragon's Ire, Deathless Menace. She has her own unique special. Okay, that's a really good. But yeah, legendary chicken. And I like the wings. I like that they give you the wings effect. Okay, so life on enemies of the planet is special. Okay, I have to watch that. I didn't see how much HP she had. Alright, we're gonna have to recheck this. Alright, Duma, Roy, Miller, Miraculous, Tianda, Mitchell, Charlotte, Nick, Uller, and I think this is the first time Uller comes back. But yeah, she is completely adorable. I love her. Oh my god. So yeah, let's go back so we can actually look at her stats. Okay, so yeah, she's an infantry dragon.
What is it?
Yeah, definitely did not expect this. Very unexpected. I think most people were. I mean, yeah, once I found out that there was gonna be no colorless, I was like, okay, so it's probably not gonna be, Deathless Menace to put the two videos together. So